advocacy is our topic for today, and this is another skill of health that's super important for you to be aware of, to know what it is, and then be able to use it in your life. So when we are talking through this, don't worry about the decision making up here. Advocacy, you have to be able to tell what it is, give a health enhancing position on a topic. So you're going to think of something that's very important to you. You're going to tell us what that is and why. And then you're going to make a plan of how you could share that with other people. And so that's kind of where we're going with this. And hopefully we can knock a lot of it out today. So advocacy is any action that speaks in favor of something that's really, really important to you. So if you think about, well, we just had the presidential election. So if you think about that, and anytime you turned on the TV, you would see commercials for different candidates, or for Senate, or for Congress, or for all the things that were happening. You could see those on TV. Those were people in different corporations that were advocating or wanting to share with you why they think that their candidate was the most important person to be elected and would help our country the best. You see it in other things when you look at social media when they are talking about vaping. Hopefully you're seeing things where people are sharing content where they are talking about how vaping is bad and why it could hurt your body. You could also see it on, lots of different forms of media. Anytime you look at posters that are hanging up or billboards that are up, those are kind of like advertisements, but sometimes if you dig in deep to them, you can see that they are really pushing for you to understand the point of view that they're wanting to share with you. Why it is important? Because it helps. Learning how to advocate gives you the tools to help boost the well-being of others and make the world a better place. As long as you are choosing to advocate and listen to people that are sharing with you things that are true to your beliefs and what you think is the most healthy for you, then those are things that you might want to follow along in your life. We talked a while back about being able to access information and being able to tell, is it from a truthful person, a credible person, a person that knows what they're talking about. When we are looking at things that people are advocating for, we have to dig into it too and say, do these people really know what they're talking about? They are trying to get me to do a certain thing. Maybe they are trying to get me to drink this energy drink, but are they really giving me all the health facts about it? And so we are kind of building on all the skills that we have talked about this year and now kind of topping it off with advocacy and being able to say, these are things that I've learned about or that I want to learn more about and I want to share with others because I find them really interesting and really important to my health. And so I'm going to learn some information and then be able to share it with others. If you look at this was from an advocacy project that a group of high schoolers did one time on the gram. That's a sham. So they were kind of looking at how Instagram and different social medias are maybe affecting the body image of people, where when we're looking at things on Instagram or TikTok, when they are airbrushing them or they are changing up the picture or they're making it look not as real as the person really is in the picture, and how that's leading to people having a decreased view of their own body. And so within this, they kind of give you some facts up here and then some more facts, and then they even offer some solutions. So how could we not think negatively of ourselves after looking at different posts on social media? This one was a podcast that somebody did. They had it was a middle school or high school class that they were learning about sleep, and everything they learned about sleep told them that not many kids knew a lot about sleep or why it's important or how much they should have or how many cycles of sleep you should go through or all the different things like that. And so they created a podcast about sleep and shared it with others at their middle school. And so that's how they took the information they learned and put it out to others. Some people write letters. Many times, especially when I was younger, if we had something that we really believed in and we knew the organization that we should write to, we would handwrite letters to them and then mail them in the mailbox. Some people choose to give speeches and talk about different things and why they are important. Every year there's a group of teachers that go to the Capitol building in Missouri and the Capitol building in the United States to advocate for, to talk about why PE is so important to have in schools and the right way to do PE. so that students can maintain their health and all that. But they go and they speak in front of senators and Congress people and all of those people so that they can share their information, and hopefully others learn from them. And then you guys know that social media is a way that everybody is sharing information. And that is something that's pretty real and easy for you guys, many of you guys, to access. So when you want to advocate for something, you first have to figure out what is it that's really important to me that I want to take the time to learn more about and then share with others. And so you think about what is that topic, and then you do some research. Figure out the facts behind it. So if I wanted to talk to you guys about sleep, or my biggest thing new that I want to do with you guys is energy drinks, I would go in and I would dig into the research of energy drinks and why, what they are, how they might be good for the body and how they might not be as good for the body, and especially for teens. Are there any side effects that could happen? So I would want to research that and find valid information and truthful, credible information to share with you guys. I am going to make sure that it's up-to-date information within the past 5 years, that it's from somebody that knows what they're talking about. And I'm also going to make sure that it's aimed towards the people I want it to go to. So I'm going to have my facts. I'm going to know my audience. When I was choosing, if I'm going to choose to talk about energy drinks, then I would choose middle schoolers, so that would be my audience. And so then I'm going to think of a way and a message that is going to be meaningful to middle school students. I'm probably not going to give you guys a whole research article and say, here, read this. This is really good information, because I know that many people won't, and you might not even understand it. So I want to find a fun way to share it with you that gets the point across of the information I want to share in a way that you guys would remember. So then I'm going to think of a message. What could I come up with? Maybe I'll have a catchy phrase to go along with energy drinks, or just a big sentence that tells you my main thoughts right there. And then I'm going to start putting it into action. So now I have my research. I have my catchy phrase. I know I want to talk to middle schoolers about it. And now I'm going to come up with a way to present it to others. And maybe that's, I'm going to create like a post that I could put on social media. Maybe I'm going to create a poster. Maybe I'm going to create a video. Maybe I want to do a podcast because I like to just talk to things like I'm doing right now and share that information with others. But whatever way is important to you, that would be a way that you would want to share that out with others. So your project for today, you're going to think of, you'll pull up this assignment, you're going to think of an important health topic. So something to do, we have talked about a variety of things this year so far. We've talked about nutrition, we've talked about vaping, fentanyl. I have talked to some of you guys about the energy drinks that are bopping around here. But there are so many different topics that surround health. It could be things that have to do with your physical health, your body, your mental health, your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, your social health, getting along with others. You could grasp just about anything and make it a health topic. But what is that important health topic that you think it's something you want to learn a little bit more about and then be able to share it with others because it's so meaningful to you? And then you're going to tell me why that topic is important to you. Why did you choose it? And then you're going to do a little research. You're going to find 3 facts about your topic that you think would help to give people the right idea of what you're trying to teach them. So if I'm trying to teach you that energy drinks are just not healthy, then I'm going to try to find 3 facts that talk about what energy drinks could do to a middle schooler's body, why maybe they should not drink them, what is in them that could be bad, how much is too much, all those types of things. And I'm going to find 3 facts, and I'm going to type them in my own words here. 1, 2, and 3. I'm also going to list the source that I got it from, because I want to make sure that you guys are putting valid, credible, and reliable sources on here. And then who do you want to share it with? Who is your audience? Is it middle school kids? Is it elementary school kids? Would it be adults? Would it be teachers? Any audience that you want to share that with, who would that go to? Because that's going to help you determine what you want your presentation to look like. What is your catchy phrase? What is going to draw people's attention to your topic? It can be a sentence. It can be a few words. It can be a phrase. But you need some way to grab their attention. Once you have all of that together, then you're going to come up with, for this, we're just going to come up with like a little document that is cute and creative and grabs people's attentions, just because for the sake of time and you guys being at home. So you can use Canva, you can use Google Slides, or any other research. You're going to create a document and that you could share with others. be creative. It's probably not going to be a whole page of paragraphs written. I am thinking like there's pictures on it, there's big words, there's facts, there's all kinds of good stuff on there that people are going to be like, oh, I really want to look at that. And I'm going to come up and look at it. And I'm going to be so interested that I want to read everything that is on there. So on your document, you need to have your topic, your catchy phrase, your 3 pieces of information, and then something or some way to grab the attention of those that are looking at your poster. Then you're going to attach your screenshot onto this document, attach your creation onto this document. So if you're creating it on your computer and you want to take a screenshot of it and share it with me, that's great. I just need to be able to see everything on it. If you want to give me a link to it, that's great. Just make sure if it's on Canva or Google Slides that you have shared it, allowed it to be shared with everybody or viewed by everybody so that I can see it. Because that's where the big chunk of your grade is going to come from, is are you able to take this information and share it with others? Let me see if I can show you some examples from my high school class that was this summer. Let's see. I taught a class this summer, health class through the high school, and they had to do something very similar to this. And of course, none of them are coming up. Everything about something else is coming up. I don't have it with me. So anyway, if I can find it, I will attach some to here so that you can see what they look like as examples, just to get you going. Okay, that's your project for today. I'm going to give you a few days to finish it, and then please turn it into Canvas when you are finished. Thanks.